Welcome to your 2025 Safeguarding INSET session. As ever with safeguarding, you can take time out at any time with no questions or judgment. However, safeguarding training is mandatory for all staff. If you are affected by the topics discussed in this session, please speak to myself or call Education Support or the Samaritans on the numbers listed on this slide. If you have any safeguarding concerns, you need to report it to the school safeguarding team. The safeguarding team has particular responsibilities for safeguarding, beyond the responsibilities that all staff have. The people on this slide make up your school safeguarding team, and we are here to support you as well as learners. Please note there are several changes from last year, including a new safeguarding governor, Michael Richmond. To effectively safeguard children, we need to know what we mean by the term safeguarding. Safeguarding means protecting children from harm so they can grow up safe, happy and healthy. Remember that children are children until they are 18. Safeguarding means providing help and support to meet the needs of children as soon as problems emerge. Protecting children from maltreatment, whether that is within or outside the home, and this includes online. Preventing impairment of children's mental and physical health or development. Making sure children receive safe and effective care as they grow up. Taking action to enable all children to have the best outcomes. The definition of safeguarding on the slide is set out in Keeping Children Safe in Education and has been updated slightly this year. The line providing help and support to meet the needs of children as soon as a problem emerges is completely new, and there's an addition to the line about protecting children from maltreatment to clarify that it's within or outside the home, including online. Abuse is more common than you think. For a school with 200 pupils, 1 in 20 is the equivalent of 10 of those pupils having been sexually abused, and 3 of those may have involved a child or teen perpetrator. With the last statistic, it's important to remember that child or teen perpetrators of abuse may well also have been victims in their own right. Remember that many children do not report abuse ever, and that these figures are simply an estimate based on research data. As you will be aware, all staff need to read Part 1 of Keeping Children Safe in Education. The key changes to the latest version of Keeping Children Safe in Education 2025 are around misinformation, disinformation and conspiracy theories. There are also increased filtering and monitoring requirements around AI. We'll look at these changes in more detail shortly, but there are some other small changes which are relevant to the SILC. There is now clarity that working together to safeguard attendance is statutory guidance. A link has been added to the PLAN technology for your school service, which schools can use to assess themselves against the filtering and monitoring standards and receive recommendations on how to meet them. To align with the SEND Code of Practice, the terms spectrum and disorder have been replaced with the term autism in the paragraph referring to gender questioning children. Keeping Children Safe in Education 2025 clarifies that disinformation, misinformation and conspiracy theories are safeguarding risks for learners. Disinformation, misinformation and conspiracy theories refer to the spread of false information or fake news online. Children can be more at risk of taking this potentially harmful and inappropriate content at face value. Advanced AI tools can be used to present the information as fact, making it appear realistic, including the use of AI-generated videos. As school staff, we have a role to play to ensure pupils are kept safe online. It's important that we find opportunities to discuss where pupils are getting information from, to protect and educate them so that they can understand the risks more fully. KCSIE supports schools to use AI safely and help them understand their filtering and monitoring requirements around AI. As a school, our filtering and monitoring procedures also apply to the use of generative AI. We need to make sure learners are using AI safely, and we need to monitor any use of AI in the classroom closely. It's important that any AI products pupils are using in school have the highest standards of filtering possible. We also need to make sure that if we are asking pupils to use AI in lessons, that they're not accessing harmful or inappropriate content. If you find that learners are able to access inappropriate content using an AI tool, report this to me and record as a cause for concern if an individual learner was involved. As new technology and tools emerge, we will need to keep updating our filtering and monitoring in response. Observing with your eyes and ears is still highly effective and remains a key part of our monitoring procedures.